Hi, it's Mark from TrainSpark, taking a look at version 4.3 of LearnDash. Now in this release, we see that there are a number of bug fixes for features that already exist. So we won't go into those in too much detail, but the big update is this new feature here where we can add, or they've added import and export features. So what that means is that you can export parts of your LearnDash platform or your whole LearnDash platform into a zip file, move it to a different WordPress platform and unpack it there and move everything from one place to another. So an example of when you might want to do this, if you're migrating from one website to another, or perhaps migrating from a self-hosted version of LearnDash to LearnDash Cloud. So let's take a look at this new feature. So I'm logged into a fairly standard LearnDash platform. It has a number of courses here. And what I want to do is show you how this import-export feature works. So I'll head to the dashboard. And this new feature can be found under LearnDash LMS, Settings, and then head over to Advanced. And then we've got this new import-export option here, which is available as part of 4.3. So what we can do here is choose what we want to export, and we can either choose everything or select which aspects we want to export. So we'll use everything, but what I want to do is show you what you can export. So I'll just choose I want to select here. And we can choose from quite a lot of things here. So we can choose all of the things like courses, lessons, topics, quizzes, questions, all the way down here through all the different aspects of a LearnDash platform. And interestingly, it also has users. So it looks like as part of this, you can actually export all of your user profiles and their progress on courses, which is amazing because, that sort of stuff is actually really difficult to move from one platform to another because user profiles have loads and loads of metadata and bits that are really difficult to transplant from one place to another. So I'm going to choose everything, and then I'm going to choose export. And like we saw with the, I think it was the bulk edit in the previous version of LearnDash, it does this as part of a queue. So it's running this behind the scenes. So it's done it now, actually. So it wasn't actually quite quick there, but what it's doing is it would, if you had a big site with lots of things to package up into that export, you'll be able to browse your site and do things while that's happening in the background. So what it's done here is it's downloaded this file, and I'll just open it here and just put that on my desktop. So it's packaged up the LearnDash site into a zip file, and we've got quite a small LearnDash platform here, but it's just under a meg. Let's just take a quick look at what is inside it before we upload it, just out of interest. So we'll see it's made up of all these .ld files, which I assume are just sort of manifests of what's in here. So if I just take a look at this with a notepad here, we'll see that it's sort of a load of data here about what is actually included as part of each of these, and we can see that we've got things like configuration, pages, post types, quizzes, and all the things here, courses, essays. And then if we go to this media folder, we can see that we've actually got a lot of the images that are actually related to the courses. So it's quite a nice way to package up this export. Let's just take a look at users here, because that's interesting. So we have a load of fictitious users on this system. So none of these actually do exist, but you can see that as part of this, we've got a lot of the user metadata that's going to be packaged up here in this, and we could then bring that back onto the new platform once we move to a new one. So what I'm going to do now is almost wipe the LearnDash elements of this course. So what I want to do is show you how you can import that. But what I want to do first is just go to a stage where we've got nothing here. And as part of this, I'm going to show you another feature that you might not be aware of. If you go to Settings and then Support, on the top right-hand side here, we've got this option that says, warning, this will move all LearnDash data, including any custom database tables. Obviously, you probably don't want to do this on your own site, but if you ever did want to remove everything, like I do, we can do this, copy this bit of text and numbers here into this data deletion validation field, and then click Submit. And what that will do is wipe LearnDash from the platform. And what we find is that it's actually uninstalled LearnDash. So it's deactivated it. So I'm going to reactivate it. But what we should find is that it has removed everything from the course, or from the LearnDash platform. So it's just taking a little while to activate. So it's activated now. But if we head to courses, lessons, topics, and so on, nothing's there. So it's like we're starting from brand new on LearnDash. So let's see if we can import what we just exported previously and get back to where we were. So this would be a good test of if we can import and get everything back that we just created there. So I'm just going to head back and find that LearnDash export that we created not so long ago, and then click Import. And again, this is running behind the scenes. So what we'll find is that if we go to other pages, it'll say import is processing, and yeah, there's just stuff happening here while we're browsing the platform. I'm not sure how long this will take, so I might need to pause the video, but what in theory is happening is that behind the scenes, all of that zip file has been unpackaged and has been put into the right places. So it should be creating courses and lessons and topics and so on. Perhaps that's been created. I haven't seen a notification for that, but it has. So look, if we go to courses, we've got all our courses back. We've got some lessons here, topics, and I didn't delete any users, but presumably they would have been replaced as well. So what's happened is we've re-imported that export that we created not so long ago. And in theory, you would do this onto a brand new platform rather than wiping your own platform and putting it back on there. But it just shows you how easy this is to use. It does look like it's duplicated a couple of things potentially, unless that's something that I've done previously. But I think, broadly speaking, it all works. So if I go to view a course, maybe not that one, maybe this one, it's brought it all back in. I can get started, and yeah, it's a nice feature that will make things really useful for if you ever need to migrate your platform from one WordPress platform to another. So here, I hope you liked this video, and if you did, please give it a like. And if you'd like to see more videos like this, please subscribe to the Training Spark YouTube channel.